What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Daniel's Sports Ledger, sports betting tips and picks for sports bettors. Oh man, we got a lot to talk about today. I have a lot to talk about today. First of all,
I'm interested.
I got to get something off of my chest.
Okay.
Well, first of all, you guys saw the pick I gave out last night to one of my customers on Instagram. And I told you when I was leaving your house the other day, I took Washington money line plus 290 to win the game.
Right.
So that paid really good. So clients were happy. I was happy. That's why you need to purchase picks at my website. You can see it right there, danielsportsledger.store. Anyways, but let me talk about that game. Because, yes, I won with Washington. I knew they were going to win. The underdog always wins in Pac-12 championships. So at the end of the game, there's 2 minutes and 14 seconds left.
Okay.
And Oregon's down by 3 points. And they decided to do and they have all three timeouts.
Right.
And they decided to do an onside kick.
Okay.
Which was completely stupid to me. Here's the thing. The chances of you getting an onside kick is like 1 in 8,000 or something. Something ridiculous, right? Mm-hmm. So you're going to give the ball to the other team on the 40-yard line, right?
All right.
So let's say you get a 3 and out, okay? So you get a 3 and out, and they punt. Now you're pinned on your 10-yard line.
Uh-huh.
Or the 20 at best.
Whatever, yeah.
So you have 80 yards to go. Or you kick it deep, they punt it, you get the ball at the 40, and you got 60 yards, maybe less to go.
Makes sense.
The other thing is, one of the hardest things in sport is in football is closing out a team. So you do an onside kick, you give them the ball at the 40, and they're feeling good about themselves.
Right.
Because even if they don't get a first down, they know they're going to pin you deep automatically.
Right.
So you're going onto the field feeling great about yourself. If they kick it deep and you have to go 80 yards, maybe more, now you're thinking to yourself, oh, man, I'm getting nervous. If we don't get a 3 and out, they only have a few yards for a field goal to tie it or win the game with a touchdown. So you're sitting there like nervous, but you get the ball at the 40, all the nerves leave you.
Of course.
I feel if Oregon kicks that ball deep, they win the game. That's what I feel. But I thought that was a huge boneheaded decision by the coach. Really, really terrible decision. But it played out in my favor, so I'm good with it.
But it's always nice to kind of throw something out there that, it's meaningful. It really is. There's probably a lot of people who are seriously pissed who took – why would you take Oregon on the money line?
And here's the other thing. If they do get a 3 and out, they didn't, but you got to understand the confidence and all the things I was talking about.
Yeah.
But if they get a 3 and out, they literally could have gotten the ball back with 1:55 and 60 yards to go, or 25 for a field goal to tie it.
Right. Makes a lot of sense.
I think Oregon wins if they kick it deep.
Comes down to one play. But still.
One decision.
One decision.
Belichick always said one play, one decision ruins it for everyone. One bad play, one bad decision ruins it for everyone. And that's what happened. The Oregon's coach, one bad decision ruined it for their team.
But what does Belichick know?
That's a good point.
It's a joke. Screw Belichick. Damn Tuck rule. Anyway,
Belichick.
Yeah, Belichick. Who cares? But no, that makes perfect sense. It was a fun game to watch. Of course, anybody who had Oregon was definitely loving it when Oregon took the lead at 24-20. And then they throw an interception or no. Oregon or Washington just went down and scored another touchdown, and then it was just like, hey, listen, we're not going away. You're not going to beat us. Well, Washington just looked good.
I watched the game with my dad, and even when Oregon took the lead, I was just like, they're kind of. I still don't have any confidence in Oregon because everything that they've done has kind of been like partly luck.
Oh yeah.
They right before Oregon took the lead, Washington was about to go down and score a touchdown, and the guy was about to get a first down on 3rd and 2, and he slips and falls down.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah. And so they would have probably scored a touchdown, and then because they didn't, then Oregon had confidence. They went and scored one.
Yeah.
So it never felt like Oregon was the better team,
Right.
and I never thought they were.
Yeah.
I was baffled. That's why I took Washington money line and gave it out as a play because I was baffled by the 9.5 Oregon.
That was
Washington's been the better team all year, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was pretty well. Okay. Wow, that
Yeah.
was good.
I
like
got that off my chest.
It's off your chest.
Feeling a little better.
He was holding that for hours.
I've been holding that since last night.
We're talking at least 16 hours. It's good. I'm glad you kind of got that off your chest. What are you thinking about some of the other bowl games coming up this Saturday?
Well, today, I mean, I like. I definitely like Georgia to pound Alabama.
Do we have conflict? Because Bama is gonna win that game.
No, they're not.
Oh, it's unfortunate. I mean, it's unfortunate what's gonna happen to Georgia. Bama's gonna finally go in there, and this is the one time when Georgia loses a SEC championship and they still don't make the Final Four. Because when Georgia loses, Bama loses. Texas is blowing out Oklahoma State right now.
Yeah.
Guess who beat Bama this year? Texas. So where do they go with that? Who becomes number one? Obviously, Washington moves up. They put a spanking on Oregon with that minus or plus 9.5. In my eyes, it was a spanking. They only won by 3, but they took care of business when everyone else thought they were just going to fold. Bo Nix, yeah, you're dandy, but dude, I'm telling you, that Washington Phoenix looks beastie.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, Texas pulls off this. I mean, I don't think they're going to lose the game, but let's say they spank Oklahoma State in the fashion they're doing right now, win by 21, 28, whatever the hell they decide to win by. And then Alabama goes in there and sneaks one off against Georgia. You throw Texas in there. But let's not forget one thing. Louisville is going to beat Florida State tonight.
Oh, no.
Dude,
no.
yes.
Dude, we're opposite on everything today.
Dude,
I have
me
Florida,
the king.
I have Florida State. I have Georgia.
Okay.
And the other one that I'm opposite with you, I have Michigan on the over.
What was that? We good?
We're good.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and throw those out there. I'm going to go ahead and take I'm taking Michigan, going way under. And I think it dropped down to like 34.5 now. So I'm taking that under 34.5. Iowa doesn't even score. There's plenty of prop bets out there that you can throw out that say that Iowa doesn't even score in the first half, first quarter, second quarter, whatever the hell it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like 2.5 for the half, if you can find it somewhere.
I'm showing Michigan over under 35.5 right now.
Yeah, so most sports books will have them at 34.5, which gives you an even more reason to take it because it's continuously dropping. I think if you look on FanDuel right now, it's 34.5. So taking Michigan under, taking Louisville in the points, which you should just might as well just take it on the money line. It's 2.5. So to get that little bit of cheese on there, go ahead and take that money line, and then just take Bama money line also. Yeah. All right.
Well, by the way, Michigan last week, not Ohio.
Unfortunate. I know that was good. That was unfortunate. I took Ohio State.
That's right. Oh, my True Blue came through.
True Blue came through. Ohio State was just a couple plays away from winning that, and that's just how the game goes. That's why they play it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's jump into a little bit of hold on real quick. Before we jump into the NFL, let's just do a quick little rundown of what we think about this in-play tournament going on in the NBA. What do you feel? I think we talked about it before. It's like I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't sorry to interrupt you. I think what you were about to say is what I'm gonna say, which is I don't think anybody knows what the NBA tournament thing is.
Mm-mm.
Like, what does it have a like? What does it do? Does it have a?
I think they just get paid more money. That's literally it. Like the Lakers were like 4-0, 5-0, depending on who they play. They have to play within their group. I don't know. It's a big long story. Either way, the Lakers are looking good. If you're a Suns fan, you guys are on an ascending climb. You look good. KD is a monster. Obviously, you're not going to go in there and beat Denver. Denver's just a beast last night. I think they end up winning by 9. But I tell you, there was a couple good games on the old slate. I can't wait till football's over so we can start talking a little more NBA, giving a little more NBA picks out, because we really don't throw that many NBA picks out. But it's just not – I don't believe it's like the full season yet. You know what I mean? Let's still chat the old Niffle. Have you heard Niffle?
What is that?
Oh, man. It's a long story. If the homegirl Gladys is watching this, she knows what I'm talking about. It's a funny thing on this like TikTok where these girls was talking to her boyfriend, and she's like, hey, I think now that Travis Kelce's with
Taylor Swift, she's like, it's really brings it out for the Niffle. He's like, Niffle? Yeah, Niffle. NFL. Anyway, shout out to Gladys for showing me that. That was hilarious. That is funny.
So,
was that like a TikTok or something?
Some kind of TikTok or Instagram or
We'll be on TikTok eventually. We're just waiting for this platform to get it.
yeah. I got to get approved. I got to get approval from a curious company that is going to allow me to get on that.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I mean, I've never had TikTok,
Whatever it is.
I've had TikToks, but I've never been on TikTok. But we are going to be on there once this platform allows for streaming on there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that will be when I get it. That's
Yeah.
the only reason why I get it.
Okay. Well,
I feel like I'm too old for social media. I don't like social media. I mean, we do it for the business, but
of course.
I don't do it beyond that really.
It's a very touchy subject because I know there's a lot of older people who are still on there who are doing it, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of old people that do it, but
I'm way too old.
That's how
Anyway.
I feel.
All right. Well, I got 3 solid picks. I mean, we're talking gems. All underdogs. Last week, I kind of took a little beating. Of course, my Raiders saved me again. Second half or first half cover. I wasn't fully convinced with them winning the game, obviously against Kansas City, or covering I believe it was 9.5. It jumped up to 11.
But they did, right?
No, I think Kansas City won by 14.
Oh yeah.
But I took them on the first half, and that was as far as I was willing to go because I hate Kansas City, and somehow they just get lucky in the end, and they did, and they end up covering, and they end up winning. But I tell you, next game is in Vegas. We'll snatch that game.
I believe it.
And hopefully we take away their home field advantage and they lose in the first round. But anyway, let's move forward. Enough of my grittiness. Frustrating.
So our teams don't play this week.
Unfortunately,
no Bills, no Raiders.
I'm probably going to have the worst week ever. I won't be able to get bailed out by the Raiders again.
Wait, so what were your picks?
So with my first pick, without any further ado, one of the hottest teams in the NFL. Probably people are asking right now, can this team make a playoff run? Can they make a push with hands down one of the greatest quarterbacks under 6 feet to ever play the game?
Sure.
You had to throw that in there. Under 6 feet.
I got you.
Anyway, I'm taking Denver. I'm rolling with Denver +3. They're going into Houston. I don't even know why they're the underdogs. They've won 5 in a row. Their defense is phenomenal. Coach, player, quarterback, they're all sitting there in sync. I mean, I'm a big fan of was it CJ? What's the Houston quarterback?
Yeah, CJ Stroud.
Stroud. I'm a big fan of him. I really am. And they're going into Houston, but I'm telling you, this Denver team is going to be a team to dude, shake your head, do everything you have to do, swallow the mic, whatever is going to make you feel better. But this Denver team is legit. I feel like with all my picks that I have, this one is the one. Take Denver +3.
Denver +3. Okay, what's the next one?
Well, this is like a 50-50. Why they're even the underdogs at home baffles me. It also goes into another one of my momentum picks. Philadelphia +3. I feel like it's just easy. Dude, 49ers are phenomenal. They're fully stacked, fully healthy. Purdy's a great quarterback, but it's the gems that he has surrounded by it. And then, of course, that defense is phenomenal. Does what's his name's playing? Not Miles. Who they pick up just recently on the defense?
For who?
For 49ers. The kid from Washington.
Oh, right.
Anyway, you guys know who he is. And I'm telling you, the defense is going to be strong. But doesn't Philly just find a way to beat the top teams? Don't they find a way to just go in there and handle business? Now, could they come back from this San Francisco game down 21 at half? Probably not. But I'm guaranteeing that coach is in there preaching to fellas, listen, we need to get off to a way better start. San Francisco is a handful, but we got to fight. We got to bring something. At least we're in the game towards the end. Dude, Hurt makes it happen. I like that. I might have to quote that. Hurt makes it happen. I like that. I'm taking Hurts +3. Then with my final pick, it hurt. It hurt writing it down. I'm taking Arizona traveling across country and beating Pitt. I'm just throwing it out there. I can't talk about this. I can't talk about this too long because it hurts even saying it. But I'm telling you, man, Murray is 3 games deep. He's back. He's feeling great. Give him some more weapons to work with. The Cardinals could be a team to kind of reckon with a little bit. They look pretty good. They're not winning a lot of games, which is understandable because first of all, they're garbage. Mm-hmm. We all know that. But Murray stepping in there, maneuvering, moving the game. He's moving in and out of the pocket, making accurate passes like he was. Defense is playing decent. And I'm just not biting Pittsburgh. I know that they're tough at home. And look at you. You got a lot to say. But I know you probably agree with me on this. Arizona goes across country, beats Pittsburgh in freezing cold weather.
All right, so I think we got a new T-shirt here. Murray is moving. You meant to say moving, but you said Murray.
Merving?
Murray. What did you say? I'll have to rewind that later when we watch it back.
We'll have to take a peek at that.
I'll have to rewound that.
Rewound it. I like that.
Man. All right, guys. Nice. I see. I like your picks this week. I do.
Good.
So went 2-1 last week. That puts me at 24-13. That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah, it is. So I think everyone in the country pretty much lost that Detroit game. I should have known that was a sucker bet, but I fell for it. And then, of course, Dallas covered. And then, of course, Miami covered. So those 3. My bonus pick lost to Denver. But, bonus picks are kind of bet at your own risk.
Right. They're kind of like a lean.
Yeah. So I've got I think Vegas kind of messed up this week because I've got 4 solid picks.
I like it.
And I've got 2 bonus picks. I've got a total of 6 picks this week.
Wow, that's a doozy for you.
I know. But usually about twice a year I have something like this. So we'll see. This is one of those weeks. My first pick, speaking of hurting to write this down, it hurt me last week to take Miami, but I took them and they killed them. And I'm taking Miami again this week as my best play. Miami is going to kill Washington. So as much as I can't stand Tua Trash or Miami, they're clearly better than Washington.
Oh, clearly. What are you giving up on that?
9.5.
That old stinky 9.5.
9.5. I like 9.5 though.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, 9.5 is the same as 7.5. Like you're still gonna end up probably having to get to 10 typically. So you might,
Excuse me.
but plus fourth. I mean, yeah,
That's a
they'll
tough
cover
call.
that. They'll cover that. My next one is the team you hate. I like Green Bay. I mean, not Green Bay. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jason. I like Kansas City. We seem to always be picking on Green Bay, but I got Kansas City covering the 6. I mean, that's just only 6 points. That's
Who?
I feel like that's offensive to Kansas.
I think.
Kansas City.
I mean, no offense.
Yeah, but it's Green Bay. Whatever.
Ooh, that's a tough call. That's a Sunday night game.
My third one, I'm going with you, and this is where you make the money on your parlay right here.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia Eagles money line, and I think Philly really. I think they whooped the Niners.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not talking like 20 points or something, but
10 is good.
10 to 17 points, somewhere in there. I think San Francisco, they're going to take a hit this week.
Well, let's slow things down real quick. Week 1, I took Cleveland on an alternate spread at -9.5.
No, I think you took him at like minus.
No, it was not. I couldn't get. I wanted it 12-11, but no, the books would not let me go more than a -9.5. So I took the alternate spread when they were getting like, what were they getting, like 3 or 4?
Yeah.
So I took it. Could you do something like this?
I think you could, but I mean, it's kind of risky. I mean, the 49ers are super talented, but I just think I don't think this is going to be a good game for the Niners. I really don't.
So then that's what I'm saying. So I mean, you think about the profit of it instead of it being what is it now? -3. It almost works in the exact same situation that we were just looking at with the Cleveland game in week 1, where it was +3, which is Philly now. Then you flip it, make it -9.5 on that alternate spread. Hey,
yeah.
I mean, you like them to blow them out. You like them to blow them out.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if you want to be safe with it, maybe go Philly -2.5,
or just do 3.
Yeah,
just do the exact opposite spread.
Well, 2.5. So if it's a field goal, you still win. But
it's true. Okay.
By the way, what's up, Lee? Thanks for the comment.
What up, buddy?
Good buddy Lee had his brother on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
So my fourth game, this is kind of an insult too. I mean, Chargers only -5.5 at New England.
Dude, get off the Chargers, man.
Yeah, but I mean, we all know how bad.
I mean, yeah, New England is bad, but dude, come on. You act like the Chargers are anything special. The Raiders have a better record than the Chargers, for crying out loud. And you will never not bet them every week. Your record could be so much better if you would just fade the damn Chargers every week.
They won for me a couple weeks in a row. But
maybe like week 1 and week 2, and that was about it.
But I'm really confident about this one.
Okay.
New England is really, really bad.
Okay. What are they giving up there?
5.5. So the my 2 bonus picks.
These are the juicy ones. Let me sit up a little bit.
So one of them's against what you got. One of them's with what you got.
Okay.
I like Arizona money line.
Yeah.
That's a big money line.
Yeah.
In fact, again, that's another one. Do Arizona -2.5. That's going to get you like +340 or something.
It would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
You flip the script on the alternate spread. You take Arizona as the favorite.
That's a money maker right there.
Because I've been still just rolling off that Cleveland money line or that Cleveland alternate spread since week 1. And I'm telling you, if you can flip one of those where you see it like that, I'm telling you, You might have something there.
And then, so I'm going to do it again. Going against Denver.
God, what is
And,
this deal?
I'm taking Houston. As the other bonus pick, I'm taking
Okay.
Houston.
This is
So-
not something you're probably going to lay down. It's just something you're throwing out there that's kind of, or it's something you're going to lay down, but you're not recommending it.
Yeah, I mean, the bonus pick. So it's like bet at your own risk, but it's games I do like.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And are we
So
thinking money line? No,
I'm not gonna
you're
count-
giving up the spread.
I'm not going to count it against my record, but I'm giving it out as like, hey, this is another one of my good games that I really like this week.
Man,
So
I'm telling you, the guy. I mean, people are just not understanding. I mean, I think there's plenty of people. Actually, I shouldn't say people. There's plenty of people who are understanding that this Broncos team is legit. Like Peyton is in there. He's rolling. He's finally got Russell where he wants Russell to be. And Peyton is about that business, dude. He had what's the kid from New Orleans? I don't know why I can't ever think of anybody's name.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. Man,
Drew Brees.
And he's literally got another Drew Brees in his hands again. Don't you somewhat agree? They're sort of plays similar.
Yeah, it's just one's really old now.
Well, I mean, obviously. Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, they that Broncos team is tough. I would not recommend going against the Broncos. If I win any of my bets, I almost think Broncos is going to be the one that I hit.
This is one of those weeks. I don't know if there's a game that I'm not gonna bet. I like so many games this week. And you know what makes it really fun is that the Bills aren't playing this week. I actually like it when my favorite team has a bye week because I get to just kind of watch the other teams without thinking about my team.
You're not just locked in on your own team.
Yeah. It's just it's kind of fun to just have a stress-free. I'm not worried about my team at all, and I'm just having fun watching football. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So
and to be honest, they need a break.
Yeah, they do.
Oh man, they need a break. How you have the same? I think you guys have one more win than us, but it's looking grim.
Yeah,
I mean, you're gonna have to make a move just to get in the playoffs.
Well, we have to win the rest of our games. We could maybe lose one and get lucky and sneak in.
Yeah.
But if we want to control our own destiny, we have to win the rest of our games. And that's what I would say if I was the coach.
Yeah.
I'd say, here's the deal, guys. If we lose one more game,
we're done.
Our season's over. Right. If we lose the Super Bowl game, our season's over. If we lose next week, we don't make playoffs, our season's over. It doesn't matter. If we lose one more game this year, our season's over. So take the bye week, take that into consideration, and come back ready.
Makes perfect sense. And then, of course, you play Miami one more time.
Well, we always beat Miami.
Well, okay. There you go.
We always beat Miami.
Well, okay. There you go. It's game time. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't give you a quick
Sorry,
little recap.
I did have to double check. Yeah, we beat Miami 48-20 this year.
Makes sense. And you know how much Miami beat the Broncos by? Yeah. By 50.
So that was actually the week after.
Right.
They beat the Broncos by 50, and then they lost to Buffalo by 28.
Right. And you see the way, but things shift. Because now look at the Broncos, top team in the AFC.
Yeah.
If not the team to beat. And I hate the Broncos. I don't even know why I'm building them up. Matter of fact, they're in my same division. What am I thinking? See, I'm losing my edge. I don't know
Broncos,
why.
They're just, I don't know.
Well, we'll see.
Don't buy into the Broncos.
Well, we'll see. We're definitely going to see. That's why we play the game. We'll see what happens this week because they're playing a good Houston team in Houston. They come out and sneak that out. They win 6 in a row. Then they go in and beat Kansas City. Man, I'm telling you, I hate both of those teams. But man, I hate to. I'm just facts. These are just facts. This is just numbers.
Just facts. Well, never beat Buffalo too, which they shouldn't have. But
everybody beat Buffalo this year.
By the way, I'm so tired of our coach playing prevent to win the game.
Oh my god! Drop back and prevent, and then just let the guys pick you off. 10 yards.
We should have won that Eagles game. I mean, it's just so. I don't get it. I think if you're in a one-score game at the end of a game, that's when you should be the most aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
Not the least aggressive. I don't understand why these coaches. I mean, the prevent prevents you from winning. That's a saying that's gone back to like the 70s.
Right.
And coaches still do it.
Mm.
It baffles the brain. I don't get it. Sorry, baffle the brain just sounded better than baffle the mind.
It kind of sounds like Pinky
in the brain. That's right.
Dude, that's where we go.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to watch one of those little cartoons just to kind of see what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. So now you know.
Yeah.
If you have a chance, folks, catch it. Pinky in the brain.
It's pretty funny actually.
I like that though. Baffles the brain.
Baffles the But yeah, I mean it's mind-boggling that they would do something like that because I just don't get it. Play the same defense you've been playing all game. It's been working. Mm-hmm. So why in the heck would somebody drop back into prevent? I wouldn't even have that in the playbook.
Yeah, it's just take it out.
I just rip that thing out, throw it in the fire. I'd be like, look, guys, we are never playing prevent. In fact, the closer the game, the more aggressive we're going to be.
I like that. You've seen what happened. You're the one who's hurting. I mean, if anybody knows, you know.
Yeah.
Man, rough times. All right, well, we got a quick little recap. I'm taking Denver +3, Philly +3, Azilla +6.5. Hurts even saying it. But I think this is gonna be my week for the old sweeperoo. And this week since I don't have the Raiders, I can't dabble as much because I know I can't bail myself out with the old Raiders helping your boy out. But I think this is going to be a good little week. I think maybe I'll just throw just a unit on each, just maybe break even. I'll probably hit Denver for sure. Man, football. This for me, I feel like this is just tough. I'm going to take a couple underdogs against really good teams. Arizona traveling across the country.
I like your picks. I mean, the Denver one, I'm not so sure, but I could. But I can totally see it happening. Yeah, I can definitely see that one winning.
Of course.
So that's kind of one of my bonus picks to take Houston, but I actually might not even bet that one. Yeah. That's probably my least confident of all my picks.
Stay away. I think Denver's a winner.
I got so for mine, in order of confidence.
Okay.
We got Miami, Kansas City, Philly money line, Chargers, and then for bonus picks, we've got the Arizona money line.
I still like that.
And then I got Houston, which, like you could be right on that one. Yeah. We'll see.
And, depending on how tonight's games go, depending on how these college games go, I might throw a parlay down on the Arizona alternate spread of 3 and the which one did you have here? The Philly money line.
Yeah.
Take Philly minus at -9 just to see what kind of cheese I could be sniffing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw a little $50 parlay out there, and that'd be fun.
Spoiler alert: Georgia, Florida State parlay. Let's go.
All right. Well, we're definitely going to be catching those games. It's going to be fun.
Yes, sir.
Just another quick update in case you ain't watching. Texas is whooping Oklahoma State. 42-14. Texas wins. They blow them out in the same fashion. Bama beats Georgia. Texas slides into the national championship. Last time Texas won a championship, who was their quarterback? Go. Come on now.
I know. I can picture him.
Who they beat?
Played for the Titans.
Who they beat?
They beat USC.
Who was USC's running back?
I can't think of his name. He was the little guy.
Starts with a Bush.
Yep, Reggie Bush. And man, why can't I think?
Who was
of
their
his name?
quarterback? Who was USC's quarterback?
Oh, Matt Leinart.
Okay, so come on. Who was the quarterback for Texas, bro?
Vince Young.
Attaboy. I would have been funny if you would have said Vince Vaughn.
By the way, one of my favorite actors.
Oh, one of the greatest actors.
I love Vince Vaughn.
Come on,
He
baby,
is hilarious.
give it to me.
I'm a much bigger Vaughn fan than I am a Will Ferrell fan.
Oh, of course. You're a big bear. Come on, you got those big claws. You're a big bear, baby. Swingers. Shout out to Swingers.
Oh man, Vince Vaughn. He's crazy.
Well, I'd be remiss if we end this episode without talking about golf.
Golf.
Can I get a quick little shout out? Tiger is back. Tiger is back. Hero Championship being played out there in the Bahamas. And Tiger had a little rough outing. It's only a 20-man field filled with some of the greatest. I mean, and of course, who's winning? Scheffler. Scheffler's out there just dominating. Finau running in a solid second. It's a great field. If you have a chance, you also could bet on rounds during this particular tournament. You could find those rounds, those round lines on FanDuel. And if you want a winner, Scheffler is obviously the top dog. He's going to be the favorite to win every tournament he plays in. But a great little sneaker, take Finau. You're going to get some good, right? If you bet it now, you're going to get some good cheese on that. Pop Finau. He comes out Sunday, handles business. He drives it deep, putts straight. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be my sneaker tomorrow. I might just throw that one in there too on the whole money line. I might throw that tonight. Throw Bama, Louis, Finau, alternate spread on the old Cardinals, alternate spread on the old Philly, and I'm gone. You'll never see me again.
He'll be in the Bahamas.
Catch me in the
Catch me in Jamaica. Shout out to Kingston.
Oh man, that's great. That's classic. I'm so happy golf is almost back.
Yeah,
I can't wait. Phoenix Open coming soon. We'll be there. We're gonna be there. We went last year.
Yeah, we did. We'll be last year.
Yep, we'll definitely be there. We're definitely going to catch a final round. Well, it's tough to catch a final round because that's Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
But we'll catch one of the rounds. Either way, man, it's been great. It feels like it's been a while.
It does. Yeah, we had a late podcast.
Man, it feels different. We just keep our days are just it's our lifestyle. We got to change our lifestyle because we're just all over the place.
We'll get it figured out here eventually.
Yeah.
We'll eventually get it figured out. But either way, don't miss it.
Yeah.
Don't miss it. Because I mean, look at 24 and 13. I mean, come on.
You got winners. You're up.
I mean, if I was you, I'd be just like biting my tongue, waiting for the show to come back. You know, where are my winners at?
Yes.
So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. As always, let's make some money.
Let's have fun doing it.